The Minibel tomato is one that I have grown for 3 years now. It's considered a determinate bush variety. I did need to give it a tiny bit of support to help keep it up, but for the most part, it has a nice compact shape. And excuse my brown, crispy leaves and stems, we have had some heat waves, but they actually didn't do too much damage to this plant. And typically, determinate varieties will produce all or most of their tomatoes at once and then kind of wither away. But honestly, this variety is a champion. A few years ago, it was my last tomato plant standing, and while it didn't overwinter, it kept producing tomatoes all winter, and then it finally keeled over in the spring in March, right around the time that I was going to start sowing tomato seeds again. I also like this variety because it's actually quite prolific. Now, its taste is not anything spectacular. It tastes good, but it's basically a standard issue cherry type tomato. There's nothing super unique about the flavor. But I like how the plant stays a nice, smaller size. I have it in my raised bed this year, but I will likely grow it in a container next year to save room in this bed for something else. I also like the Minibel tomato because, again, it is quite productive, and for me personally, if I'm going to cook with tomatoes, it is not going to be with a unique variety. So if I'm making something where I feel like the variety doesn't matter because it's going to get cooked anyways, and I just need some tomatoes, this is a good variety for that. And just as a side note, this is a variety that I picked seeds up from a seed and plant exchange stand on the side of the road. I had never heard of this variety before, so I just grabbed some seeds of it by chance, and I am so glad that I did because it's always going to have a place in my garden.